Hi folks, Russ here from Car Cleanse UK. We've just had a delightful little Polo delivered to us, and unfortunately somebody in the rear of the car has been sick. Now, the vehicle went to a car valeter, and the valeter did his best to clean the area, but I'm going to just show you how we detect bodily fluids using a special ultraviolet light. And what we can do is take the guesswork out, so we can actually see exactly where there's still problems with the vomit on this door panel. We can also see inside the grille there, and we turn our attention to the seat. Can you see that little area there? So we can still see that there's vomit there on the seat, and there's also vomit on the back of the passenger's front seat as well. Okay, this vehicle will have a full interior cleanse done. We'll take all the seats out, we'll dip the seat belts, we'll clean everything from the headlining right down to the carpets, and this car will be absolutely spotless inside when we're done. So there you have it. Right, so your car has a problem with, and the problem is somebody has vomited in it. Okay, now there's two routes you can go down. You can either take your car to a car wash or a valeter if you can still find one, or you can call us. Okay, now at the end of the day, you are going to be paying more if you book us to deal with the situation, and there's a reason why. Okay, and let's just go through that now. So this is an 09 plate Polo, and the passenger was sick in the back of the car. The owner of the car took the car to a valeting specialist. Okay, I'm going to show you some video now that I took from last night. And as you can see, there is still vomit on that door card, on the seat and on the back of the front passenger seat. Okay, so just because something looks clean, it doesn't mean that it's clean. Okay, and the driver of the car is concerned about how safe it is to use. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take all the seats out of the car, and we're going to completely deep clean this vehicle right from the headlining down to the carpets. Okay, we're going to clean everything, and that includes dipping all the seat belts, cleaning the door panels, everything you see there on the dashboard, the center console, the seats, the carpets, the floor mats. Okay, we're going to get into the boot, we're going to clean the parcel shelf, we're going to remove all this, we're going to take all the spare wheel and all the tools out. Okay, this is a complete day's work. Okay, and then we have to allow an overnight drying, and then we follow that up with a day of ozone treatment. Okay, so this is not a couple of hours work. Okay, this job is going to cost around £400. Okay, so you're looking at 2 days work here. All right, but we get results, and we're going to cut back in just a sec and see how the car is looking once it's been completed. We return back to this Polo. We spent all day yesterday performing a deep clean. The first thing we did was to remove all the seating from the vehicle, and we stripped out the boot, and that allowed us complete access to the flooring and all the carpets, and underneath the rear seating there, as you can see, it's lovely and clean now. Spare wheel was removed with all the tools. Okay, and we deep cleaned all the seats, and all the plastics around the seats, and also the rails where the seats sit on. We then deep cleaned the headlining. We cleaned the grab handles. We cleaned the pillars, the front, mid and rear ones. We dipped the seat belts to clean them. We've also cleaned the dashboard and all the ventilation, the steering wheel and the stalks, the center console. Okay, all the door panels have been cleaned, and as you remember, when the vehicle was delivered to us, this particular door panel had, you could clearly see where the passenger had vomited on it, and as you can see now, there's no vomit detected under the UV light. That's because it's all been flushed out and we've disinfected that whole panel. Okay, last night the vehicle had an overnight ozone treatment, and the ozone gas has further disinfected the cabin and the air conditioning system. So there you have it, folks. This is really the most thorough deep clean for any vehicle, and this is especially good for vehicles that have had a passenger that's been sick, or you may have spilt milk in the car, or you've bought a second-hand car that's had a smoker in it. Okay, this is not your average car valet service, and we're not a car wash, as you can see. We're a proper business using very expensive equipment to get great results. You wouldn't expect to walk into Waitrose and pay Aldi prices. That's because Aldi and Waitrose are two very, very different businesses, and this is the same with us. So when you're ringing around and getting quotes and things and that, don't compare us to your average valeter or car wash. We're very different. So if you are interested in our service, please visit www.carcleanseuk.com, or if you are in the Guildford area, then visit www.prosteamuk.com. Thanks very much for watching.